do you know I'm not?
I know because...
How do you know, Lord?
I know because...
How do you know?
He saved my life.
The Lawnmower Man. Jeff Fahey plays Job, a simple-minded gardener whose life is about to change forever when he becomes a human guinea pig for Dr. Angelo, played by Pierce Brosnan, an expert in virtual reality technology.
I thought it was a lot of nonsense. I had never heard of virtual reality. And then when you realize that this is something which is fact, it's happening, you know, these men are creating this, then that's always very exciting.
I was amazed to find out that virtual reality is a reality.
One of the reasons we were attracted to this subject matter was because it's inherently cinematic. It's completely visual. You put on these goggles and this data suit, and your movements are translated to this computer that then creates a three-dimensional computer graphic universe around you. And so, in talking about it, it sounds fairly esoteric, fairly arcane, but if you just show somebody on the screen, it's incredibly visual, and they instantly know what you're talking about. So it lends itself very well to a cinema story.
I can certainly see the pluses that virtual reality, how it can help educationally and medically and so on.
I absorbed Latin yesterday in less than 2 hours. It took me a year just to learn the Latin alphabet.
I can also see the dangers that one can just want to hook into their machine and leave. You know, just sit in their basement and hook into their machine and just create their own reality for 10 hours at a pop. It's pretty frightening.
I go see a science fiction movie. That's what I want to see, something I've never seen before. And it gives them a new ride. It's a new roller coaster ride. So I'm very, very excited about how the effects are turning out. They're very unique and very visceral and very strong. We're about 5 to 10 years ahead in terms of what we're showing in the film as to what exists right now. Actually, the whole nature of cinema and movies will change with virtual reality.
We hope that when the technology arrives in the next couple of years for completely three-dimensional computer games, that that will be a whole new industry that's not at all like the current arcade or home video market. And the virtual reality applications shown in The Lawnmower Man will make that very clear to people, how that might actually be in 5 to 10 years.
We had been wanting to do a cyber film for quite a while. And we happen to live in Northern California, where a lot of the virtual reality technology was spawned, and it came to us that there was a great story behind this technology coming into culture. At the turn of the last century, there were a tremendous amount of technological innovations that changed everyone's lives forever. This is a base level innovation that's going to change everyone's life forever as we get towards the turn of the millennium. The effects technologies we're using, computer graphic imaging, is the basis for virtual reality technology. So it's not that we're working with virtual reality companies per se, it's that we're working in the same general arena as virtual reality researchers are in making the effects that are portraying virtual reality in the film. So it's kind of like the process reflecting the concept.
It was pretty exciting to go inside, and the game that we were in, the piece of machinery, if you will, that we were hooked up to, so we could touch inside that machine and inside the computer and actually have the sensation of touch.
As we blend with the machines that extend our minds and extend our bodies, what does that mean to culture? What does that mean to the way people communicate?
In here we can be anything we want to be. I'll see you on the inside.
What does that mean to the way people have sex? What does it mean to all those different questions? And that's some of the things that we deal with in this film. And when you're able to just completely submerge yourself into a media environment, that changes the nature of entertainment completely. So who knows where this will stop?
No one bothered to learn his name. They just called him the Lawnmower Man. To Dr. Angelo, he represented a chance to prove that his experiments in virtual reality could enhance the human brain.
Job is wonderful. Free-spirited, very innocent, vulnerable. Great child.
Peter, look what I got you.
Oh, hectic! Nuke Master Special.
Yeah, it has 3D. Yeah.
Awesome. But where are the glasses? That's okay. I've got a pair of my own. This is awesome.
The life of the character and the so-called arc that he goes through, you know, from this child to who is somewhat of a simpleton, you know, to a so-called genius.
Yeah!
Hey, you did it. Very good. I have other different games. I even have one that could help make you smarter.
I was born dumb.
But you would like to be smarter, wouldn't you? He's quite a complex character, and he has a good neurosis about him, and he's a very likable character. And the relationship between him and Job is strong. There's a nurturing there. There's a nice arc to the relationship. It's, you know, not unlike Frankenstein, but he's not a mad professor. He's just a regular guy who is dealing with this kind of strange world and computers.
What I enjoy most is playing the Joby, the child character, because it allows such freedom. I just feel like I'm a child again, which hopefully one always has, regardless of the character. I would think one would always want that freedom.
When the Lawnmower Man came to us, we saw in the character of the Lawnmower Man an opportunity to show a man being transformed by this new technology.
Do I know you?
I mow your lawn.
No.
Yeah?
You're not the Lawnmower Man.
You realize, Dr. Angelo, that my intelligence has surpassed yours. And I can't allow your fear of what you don't understand to stand in the way of this work. The treatments have to continue. We have no choice.
He's a very intense character, and he's very passionate about what he does.
The potentials for human advancement are endless. Virtual reality holds a key to the evolution of the human mind, and that's my focus.
I always saw myself as a character actor. But, you know, I'm not knocking it. I've been employed and had steady employment over the years as a leading man, I guess, and had good fortune to be able to do that.
The shop requested that we resume the original batch 5 with Joe.
You idiot! You goddamn idiot! My God, do you know what you have done?
You know, I don't work well under stress, which makes me tight.
What are you blocking? You can't hide anything from me, Dr. Angelo.
Pierce Brosnan and Jeff Fahey are really incredible people to work with. They're great collaborators, and I like to collaborate with the actors and create the characters to have full life as opposed to something that just sits on the page.
When you trust somebody, and I trust Brett, and he trusts me, and that works together, and you realize there's a time frame to shoot scenes in, it's exciting.
It's really a great experience to work with actors that have that capability. There's a tremendous amount of people behind the scenes that work extremely hard to create a set like this. and all the different sets that we have. So it's a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of design work. Our designer, Alex McDowell, that's been another amazing collaboration for me. He's incredible, and he's done a tremendous job in designing all the sets and getting them done, of course, within budget and within time. And that challenge is one that has been met very well by all the people involved.
This is sort of set contemporary, and we're not really trying to project this too far in the future, so there's nothing that we're doing that couldn't really exist, and that's where we've really worked closely with the VR people.
It's like an actor's dream, you know. It's just so rich with props and a life of its own.